Hello and welcome back to the Stack Cash AMA. Today is our 21st AMA. And we've been going strong and been building this Stack Cash community and Stack Cash uh, AMAs and the whole thing, the Discord, Telegram for about 9 months. So we're happy to have you guys back with us. Today's main subject, we really have some alpha. So today's main subject is the website release. That's right. So we have the official Stack Cash DAO website available. You can go on there and you can learn essentially or find anything you will need in regards to the Stack Cash protocol. So passive income that's what we're about, and this website is phenomenal, and you'll be able to navigate your way into making passive gains in perpetuity. I am Muddy Mo, a board member here with Stack Cash, and I'm also joined by Vin. What's going on, Vin?
Oh, another Saturday hanging out with my boy Mo. Nothing better to do, right? I love doing this stuff. Pretty good. Everything's going pretty good. Got a dead battery today in my truck, so I got to work on that after this AMA. And it's raining. Yeah, it's always something. Right? Always something.
Now, you think you need to jump, or you need to get a whole new battery?
Nah, you know what it is too. I got that OnStar, right? And I got a message last night. It was like, "Your starter or battery may need servicing soon." I was like, "All right, I'll check it out." And then today I go get in the truck and it's like, okay.
Yeah. But you know, OnStar, all these new technologies with cars is just it's great because when I grew up, it wasn't none of that. If you left the car door open or the light open, you'll come out in the morning, your battery be dead. You know.
That's the truth, right, man? Definitely. So, yeah, I got a project to do after this.
Very good. We're happy you can join us. I'm happy that all you guys can join us. Just for some house cleaning, as always. If you would hit the like and get us more in the algorithm, and also, if you haven't already, if you're on YouTube, hit that red button. If you're on X or Twitter, make sure you follow us. Because we have so much new alpha and so many things that you guys are going to really like. And we are at the point where Stack Cash is just ready to take off. So I have a lot of good news and a lot of things to catch you guys up on today. So again, we're happy to have you guys here at our 21st AMA, official AMA. So also, if you've been following along in the Stack Cash Telegram, every day we've been discussing the early adopter launch. It's so many different ways that we can say that, this is the time to be early or at the ground floor of a DeFi project. And that's rare. Recently, there haven't been a lot of DeFi projects coming out. And, Stack Cash with us and the team, board and committee, we've been building this thing for a nice time. So we've taken our time, and, I always say we measure 3 times and cut once. So we'll talk about, the early adopter launch. And we'll also mainly go through the website, because a lot of you guys want to, share this thing. You want to share it to other people. You want to see what's going on. You need a website. So our website is officially here. Vin, how you feeling about the website?
Oh, I'm loving it. I can see the new updates that were fixed up over the last couple of days, and I'm actually browsing through it myself right now. Yeah, I love it. It's looking sweet, sexy looking too, Yeah, a lot of good information on here, more than I've seen in a lot of other projects, I'll tell you that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. And I think I love that about how, you guys and all of us at the board has been making sure that everybody has the information.
Yep.
Even down to the smallest details. We try to make sure we get it right, so.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it looks beautiful, man. It's a lot of good information on here. So yeah, I'm happy it's released finally. Like you said, man, 9 months of going at this and being particular about everything. So it's pretty sharp. So check it out.
Yeah, but actually, Vin, we're at the 10-month mark. I just realized.
Right? Oof, unbelievable.
Right. Also, guys, if you catch this live, or if you catch it on a rewind, if you look in the chat right now, I've entered the website for Stack Cash, so definitely go and check it out. One thing I will say is, it's been a lot of waiting. Oh, we'll wait for this. We'll wait for this. Now is the time. Apple had to start somewhere. All these major stocks had to start somewhere. And even your favorite DeFi projects, they had to start somewhere. So Stack Cash is, to be honest, everything is official and it's officially started. So now's the time to get activated, or you're gonna get left behind. I'm just putting that
Mhm.
out there. So,
Yep.
all right, Vin, let's jump right into it, man. I'm feeling good today. Feeling good.
Absolutely. Let's do it. Yep.
Right.
It's funny too, man, how you like become like good at things you really never really did before, and like graphics and building things and putting stuff together and making it come out on a web page. Like, well, we're all learning something, right?
Right, exactly, Vin. I've learned so much. you know, just building life skills over here. So
And just add that to your resume.
right, right. exactly. And we won't be long today. I just want to kind of keep it short and sweet, but it's a lot of excitement. It's a lot of good stuff that we're going to be giving you guys. So, we'll give you guys some time to kind of look through things and, find out for yourself all the greatness of Stack Cash. So, all right.
Mhm.
So we'll get back to this in just a moment. So this is our website. But as always, start at the very top. We have our link tree. So the link tree is still here as a resource. To be honest, it's just resources to go. So it's all in one place. As
Yep.
always, we try to make sure that if you want to learn something about this protocol, it's right here. Also, if you're new, or even if you're new to DeFi or crypto, this is the best place to start to find out how to contact us, as we have our socials here at the top. We have X, we have Discord, we have our Telegram group, YouTube, and they also have an email address. And then in just a moment, we'll talk about one of our team members. Shout out to Tina. Tina created a Reddit page for us as well. So we're gonna be, and we have a Medium page as well. so
Yep.
we're trying to cover all the socials. We might even add a couple more. We've been talking TikTok, maybe some Instagram. So it's some other things coming. We'll make sure we're getting the word out, but the main thing is making sure you participate. One key thing with Stack Cash that you'll see now, and even a year or 10 years from now, is going to be participation. You benefit more from participating. So everything's built like that specifically for a reason. So we want you guys to come and partake with us and enjoy these games with us. All right, so at the very top we have our early adopter pre-sale. As you guys know, the ownership, no DeFi project. Now, Vin, correct me if I'm wrong, I haven't seen many,
Yep.
but no DeFi project is giving you ownership in the protocol. So to explain that simpler, you know, most DeFi projects have um, treasuries or vaults that help the project function. Well, with Stack Cash, we have multiple protocol owned treasuries, and you basically get a piece of that. If you participate and you become an early adopter. Not only just that, we have some more alpha today because we've been looking at the stack token, and we think we're gonna just go ahead and let that roll out a little bit early,
Mhm.
and and let people partake. But the way to get benefits from our stack launch and the stack token being released is going to be being an early adopter. So we'll talk more about that in just a moment. But I can't stress enough the importance of being an early adopter and getting the ownership. You'll always be able to buy tokens. You'll always be able to buy, sell them, whatever you want to do. But the main thing is the ownership.
Yep.
All right. So here we have our information, and also we'll get the website. I know it's down here for now. We'll get that put at the very top so you guys can have quick access to it. But also we have our Stack Cash information. So we have our white paper, which we will have a V2 coming out sometime soon for that. Also a roadmap, which will also have a V3 for the roadmap. and last but not least, we have our light paper, which will have a V3 for the light paper coming out too. So I told you guys, Vin and I have been telling you guys for weeks that we're kind of going downhill now.
Yep.
So you see all these updates are coming out back to back to back, and even now today we have the official website release that you guys can partake in. So again, Stack Cash, we're moving forward, and we're really trying to build something here in this DeFi space, and hopefully be a cornerstone to everybody, not just in the DeFi world, but the crypto world and the general world as well. So website, we'll talk about that in just a moment. Also we have, all about Stack Cash, which is also a first mover. Nobody's done this, but the basis, if you want to learn the basis of the Stack Cash project and you're not a reader, I think one of our board members, Doc, said, hey man, I like, audiobooks. I don't I don't want to read all day.
Yep.
So we've gotten that option too, and no other project has this. Is where we have our white paper in video form, so you can come and learn about how the stack token works and how the cash token is going to work, all of that stuff in one place. And last but not least, if you want to hear superstars like myself and Vin, definitely come and check check our AMAs out. We're making sure we put them on here as well. This is for if you're on a road trip, or if sometimes people sit in traffic going to work, whatever. Our AMAs are a good listen. At least we think so, right, Vin?
Yeah, that's right. That's a lot. We're happy doing it, and we just hope you're happy listening. So a lot of information out there. Definitely take a listen.
Exactly, exactly. So, you can also we have a playlist on YouTube, which I can go to in a moment. But we have a playlist on YouTube where if you want to catch up and see all the things that we've talked about, you'll find it here. Now, as we're having an AMA right now, I'll tell you, there's a lot that you can get from Telegram, but it's only so much that people can type, right?
Hmm.
We'll give you answers. We'll be there for you. But if you want to learn about the details of this stuff, even if you after you watch the All About Statcast series, the AMAs with Vin and myself and other board members, this is the place where you can ask questions. You can come on live, and we'll always leave the light on for you. So,
That's right. Yeah, a lot of information out there right now. It's starting to snowball and be avalanching before you know it. You can start listening now, catch up. Because yeah, I mean, once things start moving in the next phase, it's coming. Be ready.
it's coming, right? So
Yeah.
then we got the early adopters out right now. So if you want ownership, we don't have pre-sale tokens, but we do have a pre-sale ownership. That's what our pre-sale is. So, and I'm just speaking specifically to DeFi people. It takes some training of the mind to understand how fair Stack Cash really is. Some other projects that started strong were built on fairness. Zen is one to
Yep.
kind of talk to. A lot of people, oh, it's so fair. Well, Stack Cash, we're right under your nose, and
Yep.
not only that, our slogan is for DeFi users by DeFi users. Vin, myself, and others, we're all DeFi users. Somebody asked, what's your guys' background? DeFi, using these these smart contracts.
Yep.
Um, so it doesn't get if you look at jobs and other stuff like that, it doesn't get better than having experience. A lot of things can be foregone if you have experience. So just know that the team here at Stack Cash is we're all experienced users in the DeFi space. But not only just that, we understand that people want to have a say in their contract. You don't want to, feel like you have, a dictator over you or somebody that can dump a project. With us having locked liquidity and having, everything being multi-signature wallet, meaning multiple signatures for everything. We just try to set ourselves apart as being fair, and not just that, we want your voices to be heard. So definitely use that right.
Mhm. Yeah, definitely, and earn extra rewards in the protocol. And not only that, like you become an early adopter now. Like Mo said, there you get to sit down with us. You can vote, and as we evolve, that early adopter goes a long way with all the upgrades. As we evolve, you still be earning extra rewards with whatever else we come up with, right?
Exactly, man.
It
And
just follows you around.
if I like that, Vin. It follows you. You
Yep,
can't you can't not get gains. It's hard. Like it's gonna just be giving you gains from all different types of places.
that's
And
right.
that's part of it. People want passive income. Well, you got to participate in things that give you that opportunity. And we've built Stack Cash to do just that. Um, so
Yeah,
here's our
I was
yep.
gonna
So
say,
here
and we're fair, because there's a lot of projects out there right now that they have the like NFTs. You can buy NFTs and you can earn extra, and as far as pricing and whatnot, we're very fair, and we got different price ranges for everybody out there too. So yeah, it's not like we're extraordinarily high or anything like that, right?
exactly. If you invest in anything, especially in the real world, you're going to need 4 to 5 digits at the least to be a part of it. So everything we have here is comparable to not just the DeFi space that we've seen, but also even real life.
Hmm.
If you walk into a stockbroker's office, they're going to say it's best if you have 50K plus. They can really play
Yeah.
around.
Yep.
So with us, we understand that we have some people that just got some regular funds, and some people have some extraordinary funds. Either way, Stack Cash is kind of built not just fair, but also fair priced. So um,
Exactly.
to be an owner in something, and to be honest, the way I see it, you'll be changing your life in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Um, we've made sure that we made things realistic, and we're always. I'll say this, Vin, like we're like the voice of the people, especially the
Yep.
DeFi people.
Yep.
Um, but this project, it, of course we're a DAO, so we vote on everything. But also, you know, as people, if something is not great, we want to hear from you about it. A lot of projects don't
Right.
want to hear that this project is not the best thing in the world. They only want to hear the good stuff. So
Exactly. Yep. You can make a change to a project. That's what it's all about is when you become part of the team. So yeah, definitely. If you got something sour about that you don't like or whatever, we talk about it. We want to make it. We want to make it right for everybody.
I like how you put that, man. I like how you put that.
Oh, everybody's voices gets heard, like you said.
Exactly. Exactly. So yeah, so here's just our X, and obviously we have a lot of information here. We have our pre-sale information here. Come check us out on Twitter or X. Follow us, leave comments. You might find your comment on our page. We really like to stay interactive with the people, and we like to kind of stay down to earth with that. So we'll always show love to people who show love to us. As again, we're here to essentially grow the DeFi space, but also grow the crypto space and have everybody make some gains.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, so yep. So just come here and check us out. We got a lot of people, that do a great job of making posts about Stack Cash, and we want you guys to be a part of it too. All right, another key addition that we've had, and let me make sure Stack Cash ourselves. There we go. We're on there. All right. So this is the Reddit page. Big salute goes out to Tina. Tina's done a phenomenal job of making sure we have what we need in the project, and this is
Yeah.
one of the things that is kind of brand new, but this is something that we want to use as a tool. So it's our Reddit page. Then what do you think about the Reddit page?
I was. I haven't been on it much, now and then, but I like how it's set up. It seems to flow nice. And Yeah, it's just there's so many things you can do with it, believe it or not. And there's so many people that go on it, and there's so many other like Reddit rooms where you can go into and promote things and whatnot. And I know she's doing that right now, and she's been reaching out to a lot of people, looking for influencers, communication people, graphic people, stuff like that. But I like it. It's pretty tight. I'm gonna look at it a little bit more later and see what I can drop some stuff in there. But yeah, like YouTube, you can drop your YouTubes in there, TikToks, like anything, pretty much. So I got to get familiar with it myself.
Yeah, me too, man. But I like the notion of it, and I know Reddit is really popular, getting really popular with people.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
so throwing all the basically all the social media stuff, and just even
Yeah,
if you just want to
I think it's
chat.
got like a yeah, it's got like a live chat at the very top or something. Like you can just keep going, and it's pretty cool. It's got the up votes, down votes, obviously, if you don't like something. But yeah, go on in there and put some up votes in there for Tina, will you?
There you go. Right, man. Exactly. Get those upvotes in there. And you said downvotes. I actually like that, man. I know YouTube took well, they don't display the dislikes.
Hmm.
But if the key with especially with Stack Cash is we want to get it right. So if
Right.
it's not right, we want to
Exactly.
find a way to make it right. So the
Oh
only way we know that is if you guys tell us, hey, we feel like
yeah.
this
Hmm.
feeds a lot. We can discuss and we'll vote on anything.
Right.
Um,
Right. Yep.
so I'll tell you, man, I think that's really a strength of Stack Cash
Yeah.
is being adaptable and meeting the people where they are. Now,
Right.
obviously, we have to make sure the protocol is stable. That's A1 to make sure the liquidity is always locked.
Oh, absolutely. Yep. Yep.
But outside of that, and we haven't talked about this in a while, man. But as users, if you guys have ideas, people always have ideas for a different type of project or even a game within a project.
Yep.
Well, Stack Hash is, almost like we want it to be the bank of DeFi. And
Yeah.
then through it, we have gamification and other things that as a DAO member and as a early adopter, whatever you are, you'll be able to add and have your piece here in Stack Hash. So
Right. Right. Exactly. Yep. Hmm.
You
So
know,
I know she added some stuff in there. I haven't really looked at it all, but I think she put the all about stack cash in there and like the AMAs. I think she's got a section for that. So yeah, there's a lot of good info in there too.
oh, nice. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. This got all this. I like this. This is like, you know what it is? It's like a link tree that's visible and you
Yeah,
can chat. You know,
yeah,
like,
exactly.
I love it. Great resource. So we'll get this. Matter of fact, we have to get we'll get this added into our link tree, and we'll get this. It's already on the web. If not, we'll make sure it's on the website as well. But one thing I do like, Vin, before we move on, I like this is like the little barcode. So if you put your phone up to the, even if you're on this watching through a phone right now or
Yeah,
the computer, you can put your phone up here and it take you directly to our Telegram page. I like that. I
yeah,
like that.
yeah. I think she's got the ones for the early adopter too. Or so I'm not even sure, but I know she was making a lot of stuff. Like she's laying down in the bed right now, but she's still doing things when she should be resting. So shout out to Tina, but get rest.
Yeah, get your rest, Tina. We need you back healthy. Yep, get your rest. And that's just phenomenal, Vin. That just shows the dedication
Yep.
of us board members, how much time we put in. Tina's under the weather and she's still, knocking this stuff out. So we appreciate her for sure. All right. So we got three major things we want to talk about today. The first is the official website release. That's
Mhm.
right. I said it. You guys have been waiting. Everybody said, "What's the site? What's the site?" Well, we
Yep.
have the site available. So we're mainly going to talk about that. Also, we definitely want to go through the early adopter launch and tell you guys why that's important. Again, you know, there's no pre-sale. Our pre-sale is not on tokens, it's on a part of the protocol. So
Yep.
we want you to buy part of the protocol, basically.
Right.
Simply speaking. This is, almost been it's like a co-op almost.
Yeah.
Um,
Yep. Good.
we all put into this and we all benefit from it. Like, it's as
Absolutely.
really as fair as it gets. And then last but not least, Vin and I want to give you a little alpha about something that the board has pretty much already voted to put into action. But some of you guys are waiting on tokens. We get it,
Mhm.
and we've heard you guys. So the Stack Fair launch is going to have a whole lot of good bells and whistles.
Yep.
And what we're doing, and I'll just kind of release this now. What we're doing is we're releasing the Stack token first.
Mhm.
So it's an easy sell. It's a reflection token that you hold in your wallet and get more.
Yep.
Vin, wouldn't it be great if you could just hold like Bitcoin in your wallet and get more Bitcoin?
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I'd have a lot of Bitcoin right now if that was the case.
Exactly. Right. Right.
Now I gotta wait for it to, to drop down and grab a little bit more here and there. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's nothing to do. It's so easy. You buy and hold, and there you go.
Exactly. If I don't know if it was Doc or somebody on the team was talking about how like older generations, they don't want to get active. Like Vin, you and I, we're active. Like we'll get on this thing and we'll make our money. We'll
Yeah.
make our
Yeah.
gains.
Oh yeah.
Um, but after people been working for 40, 50 years, some people just want to just lay back and just earn.
Right.
So the stack token, if you think about it like Bitcoin, to me, I think is better than Bitcoin
Yep.
because we have some of the same qualities, which is, being deflationary. So essentially, there'll be less and less available to be bought over time. But not only just that, you get more of it for holding it in your wallet. So like, it doesn't
Yep.
get easier than that.
Right.
That it's in your own custody. You do what you want with it. So
Yeah. Now I got a story. Like I was at my parents, and I'm like, I walk in, and then here's my dad. He's got a bunch of scratch tickets, and he's scratching away and whatnot. They're like $2 tickets or whatever, but he's got like 20 of them or whatnot. And he's like, $2. You believe that? I only won $2 with all these tickets. I was like, you grab yourself like $500 of stack tokens, you just stick it in there, and it doesn't do anything but earn you extra money every day or every month, whatever. At the end of the month, you look at it and you make more than you did on those scratch tickets.
exactly, exactly. And not only just that, Vin, you know, because I told you my granny, she did the same. She played numbers,
Yeah.
and where I'm from, everybody plays their scratch offs and they do the lotto.
Yep.
But
Yep.
we also got sweep stack, which is
Right.
basically a participation lotto. You know what I
Right.
mean?
And you don't lose no money.
Exactly right. Man, that's the big. You don't lose any money. Like
But
Oh,
that's the first thing that came to my thinking about is he's scratching tickets and he's losing like he spent $50 or like you put $50 into stack and you get some reflections, and before you know it, you're making money.
right. You basically get paid to improve your position to get more gains.
Yep.
It's easy, man. It's easy.
Oh man.
All right, so here we go. So if you've seen it in the description, we'll also get this in the Telegram, and we'll get this heavily promoted. Also, if you guys would promote this website, share it, tell a friend to tell a friend. Stackcache.community. That's
Yeah.
it. Stackcache.community. The link is there. So here is the official website for the Stackcache DAO, and we're gonna go through every part of this. So, because I want you guys to kind of get a glimpse of what it offers, and if you have questions, feel free to ask, and then we'll also talk about the early adopter sale. Um, so here's the front page, and obviously, right now we're gonna always emphasize what's most important. I used to always, Van, in school, I was never a reader, man. Like, I'll sit
Right.
in class and I'll play around.
Yep.
But my father always told me, he was like, look, man, you got to start reading the fine print. Like, I used to like get a worksheet in class and try to do it real quick without reading the instructions. Like, listen,
I
they're
think we
telling you
all
this
did that.
for a reason.
Yep.
Some things in life are emphasized for a reason. It's
Right.
a reason that Vin and I keep telling you about early adopters, early adopters. You know, you're gonna miss out unless you're ahead of it. So obviously, at the very top here, we have the early adopter pre-sale, and then also in big writing, in big red or white writing, we have it right in the middle, the early adopter pre-sale.
Yep.
So the ownership is first. Now you'll always be able to get ownership down the line. We've talked through this a couple times, but the
Mm.
main thing is you won't be able to get extra rewards with the early adopters, right? Those who are in early with us, you get up to 250% of your deposit. Later on, and you get an NTT, right?
Yep.
Later on, you won't be able to get anything extra. You'll just be getting your rewards from your NTT. So remember, especially if you want to be a whale, right now is the time to start on that at the very ground floor here with Stack Cash.
Yep.
So at the very top, we got the people powered decentralized community banking DApp with full DAO governance, a DeFi ecosystem of products designed to safely provide all passive crypto income. All that simply means is we're a community bank. We allow you to vote on what happens with the bank, and you also get to make passive income that you control. How does it get better than that, Vin? I just
If I find out another way, I'll let you know. But for now, this is the way.
exactly. Also, if you scroll down right here in the middle, hope it's not too hidden, but you can see our social medias. Is a quick links. If you want to, talk to Vin, myself, or other board members, you can come here and you'll find us. All right. So somebody might ask, why Stack Cash? Three quick, easy reasons. Now, Vin and I give you a whole lot of reasons, right? But here's just three quick reasons. We're people oriented. Is provides sustainable yield. This is like the 10th wonder of the world. Like sustainable yield is key. And also passive cash flow. Again, we're not asking you guys to to put on your work boots and go out and work 8 to 10 hours and anything for these gains. It's passive, right? So
Yep.
participate and you'll get gains. So real quick on the front page, just some key attributes about Stack Cash. We have different tokenomics. I would say cutting edge tokenomics,
Yeah.
which is built to not only keep the protocol sustainable, but also again, like we said, to make you passive income. And kind of with this, if when we talk sustainability, a lot of these projects are basically have like, oh, it's super duper whales at the top, and the contract's always teetering on, hey, like, what are the
Right.
whales gonna do? What are the whales gonna do?
Right.
Here, Stack Cash, we allow everybody to be a whale. You can
Yeah.
work your way up to a whale, right?
Yep. Yep.
One of my things is, I might not, be the smartest or the strongest, but I'll definitely outwork you. And
Mm.
that's why Stack Cash is great for me, because I love to put in the work, so
Yep.
so our tokenomics here is built to keep things sustainable and continuously pay you over time. Another thing that we haven't talked about a lot recently, but this will be coming, after we release the stack token, we got some more contracts that's going to be really, really great. we have blue chip assets that you can get directly. So just imagine you had a mutual fund, right? And with this mutual fund, you make extra gains, and it's really no real risk for it to go down because you're gonna
Right.
get your chips. The chips are allocated towards you.
Hmm.
That's what StackCash has with our CBC, our cash blue chips. We have blue chip assets that you can earn directly in your wallet. Also, some key attributes to StackCash. We're built on BSC. So if you did, we're starting on Binance Smart Chain. Love it or hate it, Binance Smart Chain is
Hmm.
stable. It has liquidity and it's very secure. So for us, and I'll tell you, Vin, the main reason I really like Binance Smart Chain is because it's cheap gas fees.
Oh
Um,
yeah, big time. Absolutely a big key factor for me.
Yep. And over here in DeFi, especially if you're not familiar with the DeFi space, when we say gas fees, it's just to get your transactions to get your funds.
Right.
It's almost like if you go to an ATM, you have ATM fees. Well,
Yep. Yep.
on other chains, these fees can be crazy. I'm talking, 10 to 50 to hundreds of dollars,
Oh yeah.
just to make a transaction. But here on Binance Smart Chain is fairly cheap. And
And it
last but
takes a
not least,
while.
go ahead. What you say,
It
man?
takes a while. Sometimes it don't go right through. It's like, well, you be waiting.
Oh,
It's
man,
like,
that's
did
the
it go through?
truth.
Did it go through? What? Come on.
Some people complain so much about the things that work well. I'm like, I don't get that.
Right.
Ethereum, and then I'll just use that as an example because that's the first basically DApp blockchain
Right.
is really horrible for making you wait. And not just that, Vin, I've seen people lose their gas fees because
Yeah.
if it doesn't go
Yep.
through in time, like,
I
oh.
know. Yeah, it drives me nuts. It really does.
Yep. So Binance Smart Chain, you don't have to be a scientist to learn how to get your money.
Right.
So it's fairly simple, and we'll help you if you need help to
Yeah.
use Binance Smart Chain in MetaMask. And last but not least, we talked about the fairness. People love fair crypto and anything that's fair. Here, your vote counts. Everybody's votes counts. We are DAO, a decentralized, autonomous organization, which lets you vote on everything.
Yep. Yep.
All right, keeping it moving. We're still on the front page, guys, and I get through this. So here Vin and I've been talking about NTTs
Yep.
ownership, right? So the NTT rewards, this is basically ownership in the protocol, and also these treasuries that basically pay out these NTT holders also feeds the protocol. That's what they're built to do. Um, so here we just have, the permanent ownership in Stack Cash is through NTTs. So we want you guys to be owners. Don't just get tokens and wait to sell them. Be an
Right.
owner.
Hmm.
All right, and then we'll go through these pages real quick. But also, if you look down below, we have the Stack token. Explains our native Stack token, which is a store of value, which Vin and I were just talking about. Hold it and get more. Simply put.
Yep.
Also, we have our cash token, which we'll be, coming out with soon. The cash token has all these different contracts, and basically, if you want to compare a smart contract to something, it's like AI, right? So these contracts, instead of making the banker some money, it makes you the money. The cash token is our utility token. It's 1-to-1, built to be 1-to-1 with a dollar, so or USD. So that's there. Also, we have NTT ownership. Obviously, again, just comes explains that. And last but not least, we have our team treasuries. So all of that's on the front page, and also we have some goodies down below that you can always use as a resource. So
Yep.
cool. So I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. So I'm just going through the site because I want you guys to see what we got going on. Um, this is here and this is easy. Stackcache.community. It's very easy. so
Yep.
all right, so on the about page, we have our what is that cash. So if you want to, do some reading on what is that cash, all of that's here. Also, who we are. You know, a lot of times when you go to websites, it has this is the team or this is the people that run it. With us here, we talk about stagnation. Then myself, all of you guys who are a part of StackCache, the StackCache DAO, are considered stagnation. So you can come here and then you can also go to our stagnation page, which we'll go through in just a second. And also the biggest thing, this is why we kind of have it highlighted here, is how to participate. Some people need it simple. Right? I just need the steps, buddy. Give me the steps.
Yep.
No problem. Join a team, buy stack tokens. You can also mint cash tokens, and then you can purchase or earn an entity. Right now, you can if you purchase an NTT, you get extra rewards.
Yep.
4 steps. Is that easy? Or is that hard, man? Let me know.
Doesn't get any easier than that, right?
Right. You got 4 easy steps. Now, if you want to know the details, we got them as well, but just 4 easy steps. And also on the about page, obviously we had a stack and cash token, and we have the NTTs as well. And if you look down below, people have questions that they might not feel comfortable all the time of coming into a larger group and asking or whatever.
Right.
No big deal. You can always DM. We'll always respond to you. But also we have FAQs at the bottom. There's a lot of different things here. So for
So much,
example,
so
go
much
ahead.
information. Nah, it's like so much information that we got out there already, like in video and mediums, and then this web page just piles on even more on top of everything we got out there. So definitely good stuff.
Exactly. And also make sure you guys hit that like.
Mm,
Stackcache.community website is here. Hit the like. This is a big day. This is a good thing for us, for all of us. But I just use it as an example, like just so you don't have to, people don't have to keep asking the same questions. We got it here for you. So, is
mm,
Stackcache a fork or a clone of another project? And it just goes through like, no, we've
right,
used the best parts of other projects, of course.
right,
But as well, we have many, many first movers. And then just all the other questions that you can ask are right there in the about page. So
right.
also, real quick at the top, if you want quick access to, because we have it on every page, but if you want quick access to the white paper, you come to the white paper tab. You got the white paper PDF right here. You have the light paper PDF, and you have the roadmap. So
Mm-hmm.
all that's quick and easy, right in a row.
Yep.
Um, if you have a novice person, they might not understand all of the white paper or might not be able to capture what the project is doing. The simplest thing is the light paper right here. But also for all my DeFi users who want to know how the hot dog is made, definitely have the white paper PDF.
Yep.
And here we go with the products. So I'll go through this real quick. So the products page, obviously we've talked about this before, but we got the stack token page. So it talks all about the stack token.
Mm.
Now I can see it at a certain point, Vin. We're gonna have some people that say, "Hey, I love Stack." Like they're just gonna
Yep.
love what Stack does.
Yeah.
Um, people talk about Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is awesome because it was first.
Right.
You could be awesome first, being an early adopter here, by the way. But
Yeah.
similar to Bitcoin, there's a limited amount of stack tokens that'll ever be minted. There's only 100 million that all be minted up front, and that'll be it. Um, so
Yep.
that's available. Just come read up on the stack token. Also, we also describe to you guys how the stack token basically helps the entire project stay sustainable. So basically, how is the yield made? People always say, "Hey, where's the money coming from? Where's this? Where's that?"
Mm.
Come read. We got it all here. But the stack token is the basis of essentially everything with Stack Cash. And also down below here, we just got some good pointers on Stack. So
Yep.
man, I'm excited for this video. It's been a long time. I'm so excited.
I
This
know.
is the
Yep.
website is here. All
Yep.
right.
Just another check mark we can put onto the clipboard and just move on.
Exactly, Vid. Exactly. All right. Cash token. What is a cash token? Explains that. Also, we have cash token attributes. Anything you want to know about the cash token in a general, it'll be right here. And the main thing that a lot of guys are going to want to know, what's the how do I use this cash token thing?
Mm.
Well, it's a stable token, but you can mint, store, stack, bond, win, and earn. So you got six, you got 6 ways to use it. Take advantage of them.
I love it.
Yep. And last but not least, we have the cash token products. So again, we're in a protocol, right? And within this protocol, we have different specific smart contracts that you can use to gain. Um, so simply put, and I'll go through this fairly quick. We have Cache, the single asset staking pool. So you
Mm.
can earn up to 50% APR by using Cache. Just basically staking your cash tokens,
Mhm.
and you'll get more cash tokens. So also, a lot of people love CD contracts or basically like certificate of deposit bonds.
Yep.
Well, Stack Cash, to be honest, Vin, we're the only ones with this that I've seen.
Yep.
So, and shout out to the board for voting on this. So there's multiple options to basically, bond and earn your money. If you go into a bank, the safest thing to make gains on is a bond. We have two versions of a bond, one that you can compound in and that you can compound forever. You can deposit to whenever you want, and that's Cashbox. Also, on a sidebar, we have team treasuries that feed this Cashbox, so everybody can get more Cashbox principal too.
Yep.
So that's just an extra. And also, we have Cashbox Plus. Now, this pays a higher percentage, and it pays you basically 200% of your deposit over the course of 400 days. This is, you can only deposit it here once every 30 days, so you can basically create different stakes, but it pays very, very high yield. And through this, we let you do, get into CBC and other stuff. So
Yep.
those are two bonding contracts. Also, we've talked so much about cash blue chips. This is the first mover for Stack Cash. Nobody has this, but we have a contract where you can basically through Cashbox and Cashbox Plus use some of your rewards to come down here to earn direct Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, or even your favorite DeFi project. It doesn't get any better than that. Just for participating in this, you'll be able to earn here. And last but not least, which is really the participation. I know Vin said his old dude does the scratch offs. My granny does. She did her numbers.
Yep.
Sweet stack. You don't have to go wait in line, get a gas station attendant $10 for your tickets.
Right.
Here, all you got to do is participate in the protocol, and you can earn either a miscellaneous, or if you want to be a big baller, you want to be the whale of the contract for the day, you
Yep.
can come and earn extra rewards here in Sweepstack. So,
That's right. Multiple winners too.
and it's multiple. Good. Thank you for saying that, Vin. There's multiple winners, not just one winner, one miscellaneous winner. No, 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 no. There's
Right.
multiple, and you can win if you're a part of a winning team and participate. So,
Wow.
it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot of ways to win. It's a lot
You
of
could be
ways for
a
you to earn
trifecta.
here.
I think I've said that before. Hit the trifecta in one day.
Right. Ooh, triple threat of it. I love it. I love it. All right, real quick. What are NTTs? So we just got what are NTTs. So if you want to learn, and for simple terms, it's essentially an NFT, but it's not tradable. So a lot of people are familiar with NFTs. NTTs are the same exact thing. We just use it to give people rewards and to allow you to vote if you want to keep it simple. Also, we have an NTT rewards. How do you earn from them? The team perks. How entities or team leader entities work, and DAO voting.
Hmm.
And just below that, we just have our different types of entities, which we'll talk to in just a moment. And again, you've heard Vin and I keep talking about being an early adopter, being an early adopter. Well, here is just a simple chart on what the rewards that you get for being an early adopter in the protocol. So all of that's available. Come check it out.
Yep.
Couple more screens, and we'll keep it moving, Vin. All right,
Already.
got H board. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this, but the H board NTTs, I'll say it right now. The only time you can get a permanent H board NTT is to get it now, being an early adopter. If you wait to after launch, you have to essentially be a whale or a top holder in stack tokens to be able to achieve this. But the big caveat is you can also lose this NTT if you get it after launch. So
Right.
to be honest, there's no point to waiting to get this. You want to get this now. So that's all the information there about that. Also, if you want to be on the board with me and myself, if you want to, get into private access to a very, very active Telegram and Discord group, you want to be on the board and make a change in the project that you earn in, a board entity is the way to do that. Come get a seat at the table. It not only just that the H board and the board entity earns from the largest holder in stack, and it'll always be the largest holder, which is the board. I'm sorry, the largest. I'm gonna say the largest holder, but it's the largest protocol where you can earn off of.
Right.
I don't think I said that right, but I hope
Now you
they
got it.
understood.
Yeah, yeah, you got it.
Okay. Committee. This is for our blue collar. You know, you don't might not have a whole lot of money. You got a couple kids at the house, or you got a big family, whatever. We still want you to get some ownership. The committee NTT is where you can do that. And also you can be an early adopter in that as well. And last but not least, if you have a influence in the community, if you're an influencer, or if you are a person who can get the influence of other people, team leader NTTs is where it's at. You can earn this just for getting 10 wallets and creating your own team treasury when the project is launched. And we'll talk about that in just a moment. But
Mhm.
here's a team treasury and team leader NTT pages. It just explains what is a team treasury. So everybody in Stack Cash, if you want to earn, you have to be a part of a team. It can be
Yep.
chosen or given to you. Either way. But here is where you get extra gains for participating with other Stack Cash users.
Yep.
So, a lot of other projects have MLM models. We have no such thing. This is single level. There's only one team leader, and that team leader in this portion of it does not get paid off of each deposit. So he or she has to participate in order to earn.
Yep.
And real quick, here's just the distributions. So this is, how we basically we wanted to make this into like a paycheck. So every 2 weeks you get some kind of gains from your team treasury. So
So much
um,
information, man. We broke it down. Like I don't think we missed anything really. It's just.
I don't think so either, man. I don't think
Um,
so. Yeah. Um, so here it just explains how to get a team treasury leader NTT, and this is automatically triggered, so it doesn't cost you a thing to be a team to get your own treasury, basically. And now we're talking about when our final version of the project is out, we have some more stuff to give you in a moment, but this is how it generally works when it's finally out. Also, how the team leader rewards work. So all the ways you get rewards. And then also, one thing is we look out for our people. If you come now or 10 years from now, you'll be able to, you have to be a part of a team, but you can make your own team and migrate.
yep.
And it basically makes sure that, we don't have one team or a couple teams getting too large. So come read up on that. We got all the information there.
Yep.
All right, couple more pages, real quick and easy. We got the contact us page. Vin and I told you we'll leave the light on for you. Come check us out. You can chat with us. If you need support, technical support, or what have you, come here and just hit get support. We got you. Um, if you're media, if you're an influencer, or if you know somebody with influence, you're a writer, whatever you got, come get in touch with us. And also, if you're interested in partnerships, if it's DeFi project or whatever you have, your time, talent, and treasure, come chat
Mhm.
with us.
Yep.
And also on this page, just contact us. We have all of our social media, and we'll get Reddit up here as well. But we have Linktree, Twitter, Discord, YouTube, Telegram, and our Medium. So all that stuff is just resources.
Yep.
All right. Last couple pages, Vin. And then we're gonna talk about the early adopter, and I'll let you guys go.
Okay.
Resources. So if you need resources, we have the Linktree, of course, but also we have it right here on the website. So all of our general information is right here, quick and easy. Also, we have community resources. Now, this is special because we have a couple names here, and if you want to find these are board members who have influenced or is willing to influence, where you can learn more about Stack Cash. And then all of these guys will have teams too, so you'll be
Yep.
able to join their team and learn more about it and earn with them. You can find that here, or you can be a person that's here with the Stack Cash influencers. Um, a lot of times people come to a website, they don't know who to contact. Well, with us, we're very open about that. Come check us out right here.
Yep.
Also for some community resources, we have the Telegram group, Discord, and you can email us as well. We got partnerships, so projects or people, what have you. Come chat with us. We can tell you how you can partner with us. And then also, as you guys know, everything with Stack Cash is going to be open sourced. So we'll have all of our contracts here. So you can come if you want to do some research on the contracts and how things are working, you can come check that out for yourself. And also, we have a BSC guide here. So this is for my people who don't know how to use MetaMask. Well, we have a specific Stack Cash guide on how to use MetaMask, which again, we make sure all of this stuff is in your own custody. So we don't control your money, only you do. We have our marketing materials. We'll have a whole lot of marketing materials. You want a logo, you want banners, all of that good stuff. And I know one person, Tina's phenomenal with getting that kind of stuff, the marketing materials. But we'll have this here on the website, so you can come check that out. And last but not least, some people want to know what's all the fees that I'll be paying on the Stack Cash protocol. Well, if you come here to the protocol fee structure, you'll see all of our fees in one place.
Yep.
So you don't have to search around for it. We're very upfront, and we're upfront with what the fees go towards. So just come here and check out how we're essentially making a sustainable protocol for all to use.
Yeah. It's all about being transparent, right?
That's what it's about, Vin. That's what it's
You know,
about.
it's like, you want to come and invest in something, it's all right here. It's not like, you go buy something with somebody and they got all this paperwork and you're looking at it, it's got all these words and it's like, yeah, just sign right here, don't worry about it. You're like, no, 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 no.
Or
Not me.
then you know what?
I got
Yep.
to read it.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. Like what? Like all this fine print.
Yep.
Also, another thing I hate, Vin, is email us. We'll get back to you.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
oh, can I
Right.
talk to a person? like,
I know.
please.
It's like, I need to talk to you now.
Exactly. Exactly. And I don't want to type everything. Now it's good to have
No.
that option, but geez.
Yep, yep. But no, I love it. Like good transparency, good feed breakdown. Everybody knows exactly where everything's going. Nothing's no surprises.
No surprises. And also, we got the stagnation page, which is telling you who we are and also how you can be a part of stagnation. And also explains, remember we talked about the NTTs, the board members, committee members, and DAO members. It explains what they are and how it kind of works. So if you want to learn about voting power and all that good stuff, come to the stagnation page.
Yeah.
And at the bottom, it says stagnation wants you. We want all you guys. And it talks about how to become a part of stagnation. All right, Vin. So
Come
that's
hang
the
out
site,
with us.
man. That's it. What
Yeah.
do you think, man? Tell me what your thoughts are.
That thing's hot. I love it.
Ooh,
Fire.
it's getting hot in here.
I learned a new word last night. I went out to a restaurant and they were making a drink I was like, "How's that drink?" And the bartender was like, "It slaps." I was like, "It slaps." What?
Ooh, it's slapping. I like that. Stackcache.community. Come check the website out. It's slapping. I love
Oh,
it.
man.
I'm about to sing. We got a theme song too. I don't know. A lot of people know we have a theme song. Shout out to Nakamoto. Stack. So
Yeah.
cash. We go stack. So cash. We got. Oh, I love it.
Good stuff. We get a little bit of everything over here, don't we?
Right? Don't we? Man, a little bit of everything. But I'll be honest. It's all for the people. It's all
Yeah,
for.
that's it. That's right.
All right. I told you I was going to give you a couple minutes on this. I'm gonna here it is. The early adopter launch. I'll tell you, it's special to be an early adopter here because some of you guys as early adopters will be getting more benefits than some of our current board and committee members.
Hmm.
Early adopters get extra rewards from the onset, from the very start, from the protocol. Also, we'll have a stack launch and we have the stack token. I have some other ways that early adopters are going to benefit. But if you
Yeah.
want to be early and benefit, there's no token to dump. However, there is ownership that you can have off of buys and sales. You'll be getting a percentage off of that from not only your wallet, but also the major protocol treasuries, which are the major whales of this protocol.
Yep.
Um, so here it just talks about the different levels and what you'll receive. Remember, this is a limited time. Once this is over, it's over. So there's no more extra rewards from this. You can get a board entity or board entity or committee, but you won't get these extra rewards. This is limited time.
Mhm.
So make sure you get your seat at the table. Make sure you become an early adopter. People always want to wait for tokens. I
Yeah.
understand it. I get it. We're used to it. But I'll tell you, if I had a choice right now, I will become an early adopter because what it does, it gives you tokens over time.
Right.
So, you get in this, you get tokens from not just stack, but also the cash side. And if get in at the right price, you can get up to 200% of your deposit. So you
Yeah.
put 10,000 down now, you get 10,000 USDC back. That's that's
Right.
basically free. I hate to say it, but it's almost basically like we give it away free. Like this is the
Yeah.
best we can do.
Oh man, that's a
Um,
beautiful thing. Yep. Where else do you see that? Where? I haven't seen it.
Exactly, exactly. And then you'll get credit in Cashbox Plus. So definitely come check out our early adopters. This is on the very top of every screen on the website. So you can come check this out and get direct links to this page and become an early adopter while it lasts. Now, this page, again, this is what is it? 007? I can't remember what it was, but this message was self-destruct. What was
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, I think it was 007.
Okay. Well, the early adopter launch will self-destruct. All right. So when it's full, it's not going to be too much notice. Just that's it. So
Yep.
make sure you guys get in now. And you'll connect your MetaMask and you can come in here, pick which one you want. Definitely fill out the early adopter forms. We got the H board levels. We also have the board levels, board entity levels. And last but not least, we have the committee levels. And I know a lot of y'all listen, just to get in at this committee entity level is $1,000. This is the cheapest it's gonna get to
Yep.
to be in early. Some pre-sales, the minimum is even higher than this. Um, so with us, this is the level we want all you guys to be a part of this and get the ownership.
Yeah.
Now,
A lot of
real
a
quick,
lot of extra reflections to be made, man, right here for $1,000 and starting off in Cashbox and CBC. Oh, that's awesome.
exactly, yeah, exactly. So real quick, Vin and I want to give you guys some alpha before we get out of here.
Oh yeah.
We've talked as a board. We voted as a board. You know, early adopter is going to be open. So get your entities now. That's first. However, a lot of you guys have been waiting for the Stack Fair launch. Remember, Vin and I have been telling you this whole time, nobody gets cheap tokens and nobody gets stack tokens early. We
Right.
all have to get it during the Stack Fair launch. Well, before we get all the cash goodies and all that stuff out with the products over there, we want Stack Token to get in your hands, and we want you guys to start seeing this chart early.
Mhm.
So, into kind of connection with the early adopter launch, it's also going to be an opportunity for you to get the Stack Token. Now, with the Stack Token, no matter when you get it, you'll always get reflections. So
Yep.
every buy and sell, depending on how much you have, you'll get some stack in your wallet.
Right.
Even bigger, and we're not gonna give it all away today, but I'm just letting you know. Look at
The
me, you know
teaser.
what I'm about to say.
Here come the teaser.
Exactly. If you are an early adopter, you will be able to receive additional stack prior to us releasing the cash token. What does
Oh,
that mean, Muddy? Basically, everybody can buy their stack tokens and all that great stuff. And we have buybacks on it and all that good stuff to keep the protocol stable. However, as an early adopter, not only do you get, with your entity stack tokens and all that, you get additional stack tokens and you get direct USDC BNB in your wallet or a
oh,
certain percentage as being an early adopter. Extra gains on extra gains on extra gains. This is
oof.
what I'm trying to tell y'all. I can't say it enough.
The
So,
USDC and BNB in my wallet. That what you said?
yes, and that's for a limited time. Now, what you guys see here on the stack token is what the final version is going to be. But
Mm.
with this with the launch, we'll have a stack fair launch, and then we'll release the stack token. So, essentially the protocol can start building lock liquidity. And not just that, we'll start with, have all the protocol treasuries created, and you'll start seeing the price of the stack token rise and rise. What's the best way to get ahead of it? What's the best way to not have to worry about the price so much? It's by being an early adopter. As
Yep.
getting an ownership, it doesn't matter what the price of stack is, you're going to make sure you get more tokens.
Yep.
And that's key. You don't have to, some people, it's like double dutch. You try to wait to jump in, wait to jump in, wait to jump in. You don't need to wait at all. You're going to automatically get stack tokens by being an early adopter. So, just a little alpha, had to say that.
Yep.
So again, real quick, the early adopter launch, it's all over the place. It's in the description as well. Come check it out. Come read through it. If you have questions, we're available. But this is how you get the most benefit out of Stack Cash.
Right. And I think the AMA before this one we talked about early adopter more in depth. I believe
Yep.
wasn't the last one. Yeah.
Good stuff, Vin. Thanks for saying that. Go check out the last AMA if you want to know in depth exactly about the early adopter launch. And today we talked all about the website, stackcache.community.
It's
We're
yeah.
building community here. We want you to be a part of it. And I'll tell you, it's a reason we chose .community too. We had other options.
Yeah.
but, but stackcache.community is where you want to come to find all this stuff. And we went through all the details about that and so forth and so on. So
I love
There it is. So tell me how you feeling about all this, Vin?
it. Excited, man. I'm excited, and once this reaches like the bigger audiences, you're gonna see it. It's just gonna start snowballing, like we keep saying, and everything. But yeah, this was a big hurdle to jump over right here, getting this web page taken care of, because web page is like a hub to the rest of the project, right? Pretty much, web pages are hubs to everybody's businesses and whatnot these days. So definitely big I don't know, big check mark on this one. Let's move on, right?
Exactly, man. Exactly. I mean, to be honest with you, everybody say, "Hey, what's the website?"
Oh,
I'll get in. What's the website? So
yeah,
now we have the website is stackcache.community. Make sure
right.
you guys come check us out. Let me check out. Okay, we got another board member. What's going on, Peachy?
Hey, how are you?
Peachy say Stackcache slaps. Ooh, let's go, Peachy. Stack that up, Peachy. I love it. I love it, man. Appreciate
Yeah,
you joining us.
that's down the trend already. Pound slap.
All right, right. We can all do hashtags going, right?
Oh man,
So, guys, this has been our 21st AMA, and today we talked about the website release, stackcache.community. Go share that, tell a friend to tell a friend. Also, we lightly discussed the early adopters, why it's important to get the ownership now.
right.
Tokens will be there. Everybody gets them at the same time, though. The only advantage you're going to have is by being an early adopter and getting an NTT. So make
Yep.
sure you guys do that. Also, we got another look. We got another board member. Let me see. We got Vin. We got
Oh,
Nakamoto. What's going on?
Nakamoto.
Now, also, I need to get that spread a little bit. Y'all check out Nakamoto made the theme song stack. Some cats. We gonna stack. So, let's go. Nakamoto say, hit that like. Ooh.
Yes,
Imagine
sir.
earning BNB and ADA as yield in the CBC contract. Ooh.
Ooh, ooh, write that down.
Right. Keep it on that. Write that down. Write that down. Exactly. Great point, Nakamoto. People like blue chip tokens,
Yeah,
BNB and Cardano. These are
yep.
blue chip tokens. CBC is a part of that. You get it
Yes, sir.
directly for participating.
Some
Exactly.
XRP. We'll get some XRP, baby, right?
XRP, BTC,
Yeah.
ETH. What do y'all like? All the good stuff. We got that. But also the stacking cash token can be used. Good stuff, Nakamoto.
Yes, sir.
All right. Vin, I appreciate you, man, as always, man. It's always a joy to have you, man.
Oh, I love coming on here and talking to the DeFi community. Just been a big part of my life now over the last 6, 7, 8, 9 years. I don't even know how long it is anymore. I told you we're like furniture. We got dust on our house right now, right?
Right. but I'll tell you what, Vin, I want us to be here 10 times, 100 times longer, man. Just
That's right. Yes, sir.
keeping this ride going. This is exciting time, and you're early. If you're listening to my voice right now, you're still early. Become an early adopter and come and be a part of it.
Absolutely.
All right. And like Nakamoto said, make sure you guys hit that like and follow us on all social media platforms. But again, another Saturday, please, guys, go enjoy your Saturdays. And thanks again for joining us here at Stack Cash.
Good talking to everybody out there. Hope to see you soon. Come check us out. Come talk to us. Have a great weekend.